District Governor Teo, incoming District Governor Datuk Bindi, my fellow Rotarians, Rotaractors, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Now, please allow me to, well, I know the introduction was really good. Please allow me to introduce us. I'm Niraj. The Lang Chai next to me is DRR Joshua, incoming AG John, and incoming AG Captain Muru. Now, we are here this morning to talk to you about a topic that is very close to our hearts. We're going to talk about the youth and how the youth are relevant to you, not just in terms of building your membership, but also building a relationship with them. I like the saying that a family that plays together stays together. So we're going to be touching about two topics. The first one is sister clubs matching, and the second one is the World Peace and the four-way test essay writing competition. Now we're going to do it topic by topic. We're going to do a wrap-up to make sure that everybody doesn't get everything mixed up. And before I pass it on to DRR Joshua to say a few words, I would actually like to congratulate the Rotrac team, DRR Lee Kun and Joshua, for successfully hosting the first virtual APRRC, which was held yesterday. So please give them a big round of applause. Now, Joshua, I'll pass it on over to you.
Thank you, Niraj. A very good morning to all the respected Rotary leaders for spending your Sunday morning with us here today. My name is Joshua, and I'm the incoming District Rotrac representative from Rotrac Club of Ampang. And today I'll be talking about sister club matching. So before we start, I just want to ask all of you a very simple question. What is one thing that you really miss during this pandemic? And I believe I can say for all of us that the one thing that we miss the most is traveling. So that is the situation that we are all in right now. The current situation does not allow for us to travel, and with that, we are missing so much of the physical essence of connecting, of bonding, of fellowship with our fellow Rotaractors, Rotarians from all over the world. But it's funny how the members of the Rotary family always sees opportunities in these problems. And with that, what opportunities that we have seen is that there is an advancement in technology, and there is also a need to fill that fellowship gap. So, another very simple question. What is the one application that you've been using a lot during this pandemic? I don't think it's TikTok.
Zoom.
It's Zoom, correct. And for all of you that are watching us here right now in Zoom, that is what we are doing. So what we want to do and what we want to present today is to encourage participation through international understanding using the technologies that are present in the market today, like Zoom. So what are some of the benefits that it will bring to the Rotrac clubs and the Interact clubs? There's definitely a bunch of benefits, but one of it is that we get to initiate joint projects to impact more lives. And how we can achieve this is by exchanging ideas, building relationship. And there's this quote that I really like, which is to think locally and to act globally and to impact more lives. So some of you may know that in 2022, Rotary International will be allowing Rotrac clubs to apply for global grants. So with that, isn't the best time to act now? I think so. So on that note, what the District Rotary Rotrac Joint Committee will be providing is that we're going to streamline all these processes. We're going to assist in the matching. We're going to connect with the districts worldwide, get buy-in from counterparts, circulate the list of clubs who are interested in a sister club partnership. And all the Rotrac clubs and the Interact clubs need to do is very simple. It is just to choose from the list provided, to initiate contact, to sign the sister club agreement, and have at least 2 joint virtual meetings. And last but not least, it is to organize at least one joint project. Throughout my years in Rotaract, I've seen a lot of creative projects that are being run by Rotary, Rotaract alike. And I believe this is an easy task for all of us to do. Now, before I pass the floor to Neeraj, I just want to say that I have made some observations yesterday. This is a very close to heart observation that I made, and it really disappoints me to say this. So, as some of you may be aware, yesterday was our first ever virtual Asia Pacific Regional Rotaract Conference. And Malaysia actually won the bid 2 years ago, and we were the hosting country of such a big scale international event. But it really pains me to say that there were less than 30 members, 30 Rotaractors that actually attended the virtual conference. We have 35 Rotaract clubs in the district. What this means is that we have less than one Rotaract from each club joining the virtual conference. For such a big scale international event, and it's free, it really pains me for the effort that was given into this big scale international project to see such little support from the local Rotaractors. So I urge all of you, Rotary leaders, to please give your support to really urge your Rotaractors, your interactors, to be more proactive in district events and also international events. This will be accomplished with the help of both Rotaract leaders and the Rotary leaders. It can't work and it can't be successful without any one of us. So with that, thank you for your time. I'll pass the floor to Neeraj to continue on from here. Thank you.
Okay, as you heard, ladies and gentlemen, I would actually like to now pass on to the other two members of our team to actually share their views and opinions on the Sister Clubs topic. Gentlemen?
Okay, my dear presidents, as you are not aware at the moment, but starting from the year 2022, there will be grants available for you to apply. So in order to apply, you have to make sure that your host club, the Rotary Club which you belong to, has a sister club. So you have to work with your presidents and your Rotaract chair to get those grants approved. Anything else, Francis?
Okay, can you hear? Yeah. Salam bersih, muafakat dan sejahtera. Okay, first of all, for us at the club level, I think most of the Rotary clubs will be questioning is like, this is to do with Rotaractors, Interactors. My club don't have a Rotaract club. We don't have an Interact club. And how is it relevant to our club? So I would say that for us to see the health of our own Rotaract situation in Malaysia, we just heard that the EAPRC, which was hosted by Malaysia, attended by less than 30 people from Malaysia. So this already states, and the country of Philippines has sent more Rotaractors for the EAPRC than our own host nation, Malaysia. So I think this reflects what would have been, in fact, if we had Rotaract Assembly or Rotaract Conference in physical terms right now with the new norm. So I think for us as Rotary clubs in the district, we need to work together with the district and this is the time for us to build where we need to new Rotaract clubs or Interact clubs. At the same time, enhance the existing clubs and build a bridge between the generation gap so that we will have better Rotaract representation in coming years during the APRC. At the same time also, these projects like the World Peace and the four-way test essay writing competition will be the tool for the clubs to use to make them, to bring the Rotaractors more involved and also to involve their participation into the main Rotary Club's events. We believe that by doing so, it will encourage and simulate the Rotary Clubs better, and they will look up to us. That's the main idea, where we want our Rotaractors and interactors to be relating to us as mentors and motivators. Thank you.
Just to add on, for Rotaractors that have tuned in, I'm going to make this as simple as possible for those of y'all who do not understand how global grants work. Basically, your Rotaract Club initiates a project, for example, bringing water to the Orang Asli villages in Malaysia. Now, you find a sister club overseas that also has similar interests and wants to partake in the same project. Okay? You raise 1 ringgit, they raise 1 ringgit. Global grants gets you additional 2 ringgit. So now instead of having 1 ringgit to do the project, you now have 4. And that does not include the support from your Rotary Club if they too are interested in a similar project. So potentially your 4 ringgit from 1 ringgit can become 10 ringgit, 12 ringgit, 20 ringgit with the Rotary resources. What I'm trying to say is it's a good opportunity for Rotary and Rotaract to work together to share resources and do things bigger. Okay, so that concludes our session on the sister clubs. And now I'll move on to the World Peace and four-way test essay writing competition, which is also very beneficial for the youth tuning in right now. Now, the idea is very simple, to encourage youth and young adults to understand what World Peace is all about. Now, this is targeted not just at current Rotaractors, but it's also a good way for Rotaractors to reach out to their peers and get them involved, because we want to build membership as well. So to help promote the four-way test as a credo and a benchmark, the four-way test is very simple, but how many of us actually apply it in our daily lives? Now, I think we should, and for those of you all that are already doing it, well done. It's open to anyone in various categories from the ages of 17 to 22. To involve college, university, SPM, SPM school leavers, STPM and students as well. To expose participants and others to Rotary, Rotaract and the Interact family. And also involves attractive prizes in terms of university scholarships, and clubs can assist in the sponsorships. Now, the idea is to have a couple of categories, let's say from the first place to the 5th place, and to help people who participate in this essay writing competition to help pay off their tuition fees during this pandemic. Some of your parents may have lost their jobs, and also this is a good way to actually get a break. On top of that, to encourage new members to join. So Rotary clubs that currently have education funds, please reach out to us. You can actually sponsor a person and set the criteria for them, for example, to join a Rotaract club or Interact club that your club is sponsoring. So it's easy. Everything has been made simplified to make sure total participation from all categories. And like I said, a family that plays together stays together. So we want to make sure we do fun activities to encourage future membership. Any thoughts, Joshua and IAGs?
Yes, presidents, it is all in your hands. You have to work with your Interact chair to make this project a successful project, okay? We have shown the way, please do it.
I would say no man is an island. No one club is to be left isolated. So we want all the clubs to come together, work with the Rotaract chair, and let us also put some attention towards the Rotaractors and Interactors in Rotary District 3300. Thank you.
That's all from us. If you have any questions, please remember us, our names and our faces. Those with education grants, please come and talk to us. Please reach out. We would really love to hear from you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, presidents. Do well.